What is good, everybody? So last night, Mickey Loomis had his weekly Saints interview with WWL Radio, and I was listening to it more so as background noise, right? But the more I started hearing like what Mickey was saying, I'm like, "There's no way this guy just said that, right?" This guy he's delusional, um, and I'm gonna play it so we can react to it together. But and shout out to Nicole here for clipping this because I mean, oh my god, this is it's infuriating is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and press play here, and we'll react to it as it goes.
Select even with
Where I know it's a tough week out there, and I know, but you've got is part of your job like the keep people focused on the task at hand, and I'm not saying keep people's chin up, and but kind of focus on the future a little bit. I'm just trying to get a sense of
yeah.
they're tough times, but it is what it is.
Tough times, but it is what it is. Way to make the bed for a soft baby patty cake answer there,
Well, I look.
buddy.
I think it's in any industry, any business, part of leadership is look when things aren't going well. You can't just be negative. There's enough negative noise out there. We don't need to be negative. Not a lot of people get inspired by negativity.
You don't have to be negative, but you can be realistic.
Um, so part of our job is to focus on the positive, focus on what we're doing well, accentuate that.
Mickey, I'm really curious, and I wish Mike Haas, I believe his name. I wish he would have asked you what exactly is that positive that you want to focus on. Oh, but don't worry, Mickey's going to tell you in a second. Listen to what he says is the positives.
And not sweep the things that we aren't doing well under the rug, but attack them and improve in those areas. And I believe with all my heart we got the right people in the building. I know we do.
Mickey says he believes in all of his heart that he thinks that they have the right people in the building to get the job done. In fact, he says he knows that they do. Really? If Mickey Loomis truly believes this, folks, we are screwed for years to come. If Mickey truly believes what he is saying, and I wholeheartedly believe that Mickey Loomis believes every single word that he says right here in this interview, I really, really do. You know why I think that he actually believes what he says? Because he created this situation, right? He created this entire mess. He wants to be right. He made the hire of Dennis Allen, which at the time was fine, right? It was an okay hire. Dennis Allen earned a second shot, but he has since proved that he's the same old guy that he was when he coached the Oakland Raiders. So, Mickey created the situation. Of course he believes that they have the guys in the building. Let's continue.
Um, there's too many other things that are good signs. I mean, we're 12th in the league on offense. We just had a game where we had 444 yards.
Let me rewind that in case you didn't hear that part.
We just had a game where we had 12th in the league on offense. We just had a game where we had 444 yards.
Oh my God. We're 12th in the league in offense. Are you out of your mind, Mickey Loomis? There is no way in the year of 2023, almost 2024, that we are using yards per game as a measuring stick of how good our offense is. Are you out of your mind, dude? We're 12th in the league in offense. Quit. That right there is the definition of gaslighting. We're 12th in the league in offense. We just had 444 yards of offense. And how many touchdowns did that equal? It don't matter how many yards you put up if it don't equal points. Yards are probably the worst statistic to use to gauge how good an offense is. And Mickey Loomis right here, your GM, your New Orleans Saints GM is right here gaslighting the fans, trying to actually sell us that this is the positive, that this is the good thing of the New Orleans Saints, that they have the 12th ranked offense. They just scored 444 or just put up 444 yards. Come on, man. Like, this to me it's insulting the fan base's intelligence. This isn't like 2002 where you can just say, yeah, we have all these yards. Look how good we are. No, like this day and age, fans are smarter than ever. They can see through the BS. Like, oh my God.
We had 5 trips into the red zone.
We had 5 trips into the red zone.
We're in the top 10 in our league in trips to into the red zone. So
top 10 in the league in trips to the red zone. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. I mean, oh my God. Do you guys see what he is doing? I hope you guys can see this. He's just spewing meaningless, pointless stats to try and basically, I guess, keep the fans engaged and keep them tickets sold, right? I mean, I have never heard somebody say we're top 10 in trips to the red zone.
it's hard to score if you're not getting into the scoring area. We're getting into the scoring area.
It's also hard, apparently, for us to score in the scoring area.
And historically, we've done.
Let me listen to this part, okay?
Yeah, we're getting into the scoring area. And historically, we've done a good job in that area for lots of different reasons, lots of different variables. We're not doing that as well this year, and yet I think we can.
Oh my God. He says, historically, we've done well in that area for lots of different reasons and variables. Gee, I wonder what those reasons and variables were. It couldn't be Sean Payton, could it? No, it couldn't be the Hall of Fame quarterback Drew Brees, could it? But maybe not. Like, dude, get real, Mickey. Jesus Christ, man. And this is just a clip from this interview, right? This whole time, this was just, softball questions as it usually is on this weekly show. But man, this is just gaslighting at its finest, right? And I know a lot of people, I see a lot of people saying, well, what do you expect Mickey to say? Do you expect him to come on here and bash the team? Do you expect him to come on here and, throw people under the bus? No, I don't expect him to throw people under the bus or bash the team or get on here and say, yeah, we all suck and I'm going to fire the coach. No, I expect him to get on here and maybe be a little more realistic, maybe not try to gaslight the fans, maybe not spew meaningless stats that just mean nothing. Like, you can get on here and be politically correct. Just say, we got to be better, of course. We have not met our expectations, yada yada yada. But don't come on here and try to tell us that we have the 12th ranked offense for real. Like, come on, dude. Like, this is being too politically correct, if you will. Like, who brings up that, like, this guy is living in the past to the fullest. This man really, and in other parts of the interview, he kept bringing up how they've been winners the past 17 years. Yeah, let's look at what changed in the past 17 years to now. I mean, come on, buddy. Mickey, dude, like, you are killing this football team. Well, you're not killing it, but you're allowing the team to die. Put it that way. And if you are lucky that you have one of the most unique setups as far as GM, general managers go in the NFL. You have probably the most unique setup with ownership. If you were on any other team, the GM of any other team, you probably would be out of a job right now, like years ago. Let's just be honest, right? You're not the cap wizard that everybody thinks you are. That's Kai Harley. Let's get that out of the way. The scouting department is who's responsible for some of the big hits over the years. Jeff Ireland. Okay, so let's go ahead and you're not some wizard GM. At this point, it's safe to say you're a delusional old man who probably needs to go, right? The longer you let this organization go down the drain, the hotter your seat should be. But like I said, I mean, Mickey ain't going nowhere. He runs this whole show, and Gail just sits back and lets him. So just the gaslighting that was done in this interview, it's insulting. I mean, I sound corny saying it, but I truly feel like he is insulting the fans' intelligence by trying to sell us this false hope that the Saints, have this great offense and that, I mean, come on, dude. Whatever. Yeah. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.